Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Poogie. So, after Rufus escaped, now we have to get out of Shinra HQ. And that means finding a way out. So, we try and escape through the main entrance. Apparently, there are a lot of Shinra soldiers out there, so we can't do anything about that. I'll take Barrett's word for it. Yep. So we can't do anything about them. What reputation? Yeah. After all, yeah, we're friends. Etc. etc. Yeah? I wonder what would have happened if I called him Mr. T. Actually, my sister did. And it came out as Mr. Actually, no, she didn't, but I've seen it before. It comes out as Mr. T. Seriously! Ah! I don't know, man. What's your plan there, Tifa? Okay, well, I'm guessing we have to do something, and to be honest, this is one of the coolest scenes in the game. Awesome FMV cutscene, we now go to a mini-game. Basically what we have to do is stop the Shinra soldiers from attacking the truck. So yes, and I'm going to keep the party as this somewhat. I will have to change a few of my material, obviously, because a lot of it was held by Aerith. So yeah, because we do have a boss coming up after this. Not too hard of a boss, but we will need the restore material, for example. So yeah, that'll do. What about Tifa? Definitely the restore all combination I want. Lightning, definitely, because it's another machine. I believe Eric has all the materials removed anyway, so yeah, so lightning, definitely. So now, what about you, Cloud? You're okay, I think. You're not going to learn any enemy skills in this fight, so I'm going to put the cover material on you. And I think that'll do it, so let's begin. So, basically how this works is that, as I said before, you have to stop the Shinra troops from reaching the truck that the rest of your party are on. So yeah, the four blue ones will immediately come up to ram the truck. The yellow bikers will try and come up from behind. So yeah, also the red bikers. The blue ones are very fast, however. You attack using the the circle and triangle buttons for each side. So I believe it's triangle for square for left, circle for right. So yeah, and you speed up using either the directional pad or the left analog stick, depending on which version you are playing. Or indeed, if you're playing the Switch version, I believe it's with the Joy-Cons and everything. So yeah, with that said, yeah, this can be tough, especially if you let them catch up to you. I usually like to hang around the truck as much as possible. in this mini game, so as to avoid the party taking so much damage from the Shinra soldiers. So yeah, and while you were swing, another thing you can do with Cloud's bike is that you can actually ram it into the thing. I don't know how much damage it does. I don't think it does as much as these metal bats that he's carrying here, which is weird. I thought he would be attacking with his Buster Sword, but given how big we see it in the likes of Crisis Core, for example, the PSP prequel game to Final Fantasy VII, I said maybe not. And yeah, the HD doesn't look half bad, to be fair. Maybe a bit more tint of blockiness, but yeah, they did speed it up quite a bit compared to on the PS1, which already was quite fun to do on the PS1. However, at the end of it, we will come across the boss. We have to fight Motorball. And indeed, this is a tough, well, not too tough of a boss fight, but we'll get into it in a moment. So, indeed, let's fight Motorball, the gigantic tank that has been chasing us. So, likewise with before, Motorball is weak against lightning, so you can easily use a few bolt spells to damage it. The main annoying thing about this boss is that it can use a flamethrower attack, and it is annoying to deal with. Kind of icky with the thing. Again, when it attacks with its arms, it isn't too bad, and it has various different formations as well, so let's see. Yeah, I want to use bolt on Motorball. Ice, I guess, is okay. I probably don't want to use fire. Let's see. So yeah, bolt at this point, certainly with Barret, does about 200 HP damage. That is insane, man. That is insane. I may well want to heal up Cloud though, because he is not doing so great here. Again, he probably took the lion's share of the damage of the thing. I believe the damage is kept from when you actually are facing the Shinra troops, which honestly does make for a much harder boss because of that. So let's see, bolt, and here comes its flamethrower. It's changing to them, and has pretty much mounted its flamethrower cannon on its back, and it's using the twin burner. Now the twin burner, I believe, can attack all of your party, which is very annoying indeed to say. So now, let's see, let's have a big shot from you there, Barret. Yep, there we go. Not bad, not as much as a thing. So let's go with, I wish I could easily use another attack, but I can't. So let's go with Beat Rush, and that'll do, I think, for now. So cross slash, and yeah, that'll do, I think. So 1, 2, 3, and can it be paralyzed? No, it can't. This is one of those bosses that can't be paralyzed using cross slash. So yeah, and that didn't do much. I think I have 2 bolt materia now. I believe materia is the plural of materia, kind of like gear. Anyway, that being said, yeah. Still in flamethrower mode, but now it is transforming once again back into the prime mode. It has 2 modes, I believe, so yeah. Maybe Motorball was the missing members of Transformers, I don't know. I'm going to see it more of a Decepticon though than an Autobot. So, with that said, Motorball is down, and indeed we can now well, escape Midgar. Yeah, I don't think it's safe to stay here either. And Tifa has learned the somersault, her second level rig. Again, each character gets, with the possible exception of, no, each character barring one, I think, no, barring 2 actually, there's 2 per first 3 limit levels, but I'll go over that a little later. I don't know. Maybe defeating Sephiroth will stop that. What like? That'll be ancients or something? I guess so. then I'll jump off. Let's speak to you. Start your journey. I guess so. What about you, Aerith? Yeah? You know what she's gonna say. Yep, I guess you do. What about you, Red? Okay, fair enough. I don't know where that is, but fair enough. And what about you, Barrett? I hope so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, let's go then. Stop trying to be Knuckles the Echidna! What, Cloud? You insane, man? The guy has frequent headaches and, has more flashbacks than I'm Argonar! Good idea, actually. So, let's see. Who do I want to put on my party? Well, yeah, I'm bringing the girls. Any complaints? Alright. So, yeah. And indeed, when we head to Calm, we will, indeed, get a really long flashback. We're getting quite a bit of story about Cloud's past. So, we will learn a bit more about that in the next episode. So, I will see you then. Goodbye!